All right, so guys, this is number 13 out of 2.3 on the homework. And it says, first combine like terms on each side of the equation, then solve for y by collecting all the y terms on the left. And then it says, then solve for y by collecting all the y terms on the right. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here. Our problem is, let me write this out. I know you can see it, but I'm going to write it out again. Negative 3 plus 11y plus 7 equals 16 plus 14y minus 24. Okay, remember what we're trying to do here. We're trying to solve, right? We're trying to solve for y, which means we want to get the letter y all by itself, okay? So this is what I'm first going to do. I'm going to look at the left side of my equation. I'm going to look at this piece right here, and I'm going to ask myself, do I have any like terms? Well, we do. The negative 3 and the 7 are like terms because they're just numbers, right? They don't have any letters there. So I'm going to combine those together. So the first thing I'll do is I'm actually going to just leave my 11y alone, okay? And then negative 3 plus 7. Remember, I owe you $3. I have 7, so I am left with 4, okay? And then I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. I'm going to ask myself, do I have any like terms? And we do. We have a 16 and a minus 24. So again, I'm going to leave this 14y all by itself. And 16 minus 24, if I have $16 but I owe you 24, I am still going to owe you 8. Okay? All right. Now when we get to this step, so guys, I'm going to draw a line going straight down because I want to remind myself that I have two sides of the equation. I have the left side and the right side. So the first thing says, let's try by putting all the y's on the left. So if I'm going to move my y's to the left, I'm going to get rid of this minus 14y because I want to put all the y's on the left side of the equal sign. Okay, so those are going to cancel. 11 minus 14. So remember, if I have 11 but I owe you 14, I'm still going to owe you 3. Okay, and over here we have a negative 8. So now, since I'm putting my y's on my left, then I'm going to move all my numbers to the right side. Okay, so if I go minus 4 here and minus 4 here, those are going to cancel. That's going to leave me with a negative 3y is equal to, now minus 8 minus 4. If I owe you $8 and I borrow 4 more, well, now I owe you 12. Okay, so I'm going to write it up here, guys, because I am running out of room a little bit. Okay. Now remember, my last step is I'm going to divide. So I'm going to divide by the number in front of my y, which is a negative 3. Okay. And let's see. A negative divided by negative is a positive, and we end up with a positive 4. Okay. So that's what I get when I move all my y's to the left side. So right here, I would just put the number 4. Now it said we're going to do the same thing, except now we're going to move the y's to the right side. So look, let me show you what happens when we do that. Here's my problem again. Let's move it up here and so you can see it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to start off doing the same exact thing that we did before. Negative 3 plus 11y plus 7 equals 16 plus 14y minus 8. I'm going to look at this side here. I'm going to combine those together. So I'll leave my 11y alone. We said a minus 3 and a plus 7 was a plus 4. Okay. And then we combined, let's see, 16 and why did I put a minus 8? It wasn't a minus 8, it was a minus 24. Okay. We're going to combine because that's what I had right there. I just wrote down the wrong number. So we're going to combine those. So I'll leave my 14y alone. And 16 minus 24 is a minus 8. That's probably where I came up with that 8 from. Now it says we're going to do this by putting the y terms on the right side. Okay, so if I'm going to move my y terms to the right side, I'm going to move this 11y over here. Okay, that's going to leave me with a 4. Let's see, 14 minus 11 is a 3y, minus 8. So if I want to get rid of that minus 8, I have to undo it by adding 8 to both sides. Okay. And so I'm going to write it over here because I am running out of room a little bit. So 4 and 8 is 12. It's equal to 3y. And then when I divide both sides by 3, let's see, 12 divided by 3 is 4. So I want you to notice the answer that I got here. I got 4 here. When we did it before, we also came up with 4. The idea behind this problem is you get to decide, do you want to move your y's to the left or do you want to move your y's to the right? In either way, you should get the same answer, okay? That was kind of the point of this problem here of number 13. So it's really up to you when you're going to do this problem and how you want to do it. But know that wherever you put your letters, if you put them on the left side or if you put them on the right side, your answer is still going to be the same. If y'all got any questions, please let me know. You know I'm happy to help you. Okay? Take care, guys. Be safe.